In all his 13 years, Justin Pennington had never been good with surprises. Not that it was much of a revelation to find out that life was unfair. The real shock came last month, in early May, when he caught on just how totally unfair. Still, he arrived at Camp Inge confident that LUCK's magic would help make things right again, the way it had last summer. Moments after Mom steered her SUV into the only empty spot in the camp's parking area, Justin threw open the door and sprang out, scanning the swarming crowds. Before he knew it, his official cabin assignment envelope arrived. Guys in staff t-shirts loaded his footlocker into one of a dozen pickup trucks circling the asphalt, and an electric camper transport cart glided up. Prying himself from Mom's goodbye hug, he grabbed his duffel bag and hopped in. The search for Darby would have to wait. Justin twisted around to return Mom's wave. "When you get home," he hollered to her, as the driver rolled off to collect other kids. "Don't forget to check with Naz's parents to see how he's doing." He settled back and toasted his beaming face in the sun, its warmth tempered by a slight breeze that wove through the tall trees. 10 months of counting down until camp started were over. The driver's next stop pulled in a bunch of chattering girls, who seemed almost as excited as Justin. As they passed Branch Hall, the big white building where meals were served, he noticed the porch was crowded with plenty more lounging campers than he remembered from before. Aside from that, everything looked the same. So far. Camp Inge's expansion, announced in a welcome back mailer with forms and instructions for Justin's second summer here, was old news to him. He expected things to be different, but he wasn't sure exactly how different. They approached South Circle and North Circle, where all the cabins had been located last summer. Justin grabbed his duffel, all set to jump out. But when the cart kept going, he squinted in confusion and almost yelled, "Wait!" Checking his cabin assignment envelope for the first time, his fingers tightened on the cart railing. Stamped on the front in big letters, under the summer 2000 date, was Oak Loop, followed by number 16, written in ink. Oak what? He made a face. What a goofy name. Why not call it Fruit Loops? Or Fruit Loops like the cereal? The cart drove on, winding past grassy patches and rainbow-colored flower beds. Soon, the first clue about changes popped up. 2 new groups of cabins stood on land that Justin guessed had been the camp's picnic grounds and games field. As he wondered where they would have cookouts and play softball, the driver parked at a tree-ringed plaza. Except for its Pine Loop and Oak Loop signs, it appeared to be an exact match for the one fronting South and North Circles.